Hello everyone. Today I'm going to talk about satanic Freemason churches and how the exposing of them, how they are not really Christian. Okay. The reason why I'm going to do this video is because we have a lot of people rather to blame Christianity rather than these cult members that's in these churches masking themselves as Christians. Enough is enough, right? People need to blame it on the actual people that are doing it. I mean, they refuse to blame Satan. They refuse to blame Satanists, knowing they are the ones in there doing the dirt. Like, seriously, you guys, y'all need to wake the heck up, okay? You have Freemasons. Freemasons are not for Jesus Christ. They denied him. They denied him with a blood oath to Lucifer. So they cannot be for Jesus Christ. So they're not Christian. They are Satanists. They worship Satan. Get a hint. Okay? So you witches, y'all need to stop getting online, lying, saying it's the Christians in these churches. It's not. It's your cult members. It's always been your cult members in these churches lying against God in heaven, lying against his followers, always blaming Christians, knowing it's y'all. Furthermore, it has always been witches, warlocks, doing the deceiving and the deception in this world. And the reason why they do it is to mislead, misguide, to get you to hell. It's the only reason why. Okay. Now, I'm going to show you this, and this is the reason why I'm also showing you this, is because there's a lot of misguidance against the Father in heaven. People are honoring another name besides Jesus. Yeah, y'all are out here claiming every other name besides the name that's written in the King James Bible. I'm going to put it on blast. And my next video is going to be on that. Okay, I already did Yahweh, but I'm going to do about Yeshua. Now, Yeshua is not written in the King James Bible. Okay, it's pretty much written in the Tanakh, and it's a Freemason book. But I'm going to get to that in a minute in my next video. Okay, because see, y'all are being misled. God said these people have led his flock astray away from his holy name. As a person of God, I do not like when someone rejecting Jesus Christ that's written in the King James Bible, and then you go worship another name that's not written up in there, calling it a lie, knowing darn well, where are you getting this name from? See, that's one thing I notice about you guys that do that. Where are you getting this Yahweh and this Yeshua from? You claim it's in the Bible, but it's not in the King James. What book are you reading? Okay, that's the key. And it's what pisses me off about this is that they are using other books besides the original King James Version. They are using other books. And then they're saying, oh, that's the truth. Knowing those things have been rewritten. But they'll claim the Bible is a lie, knowing darn well they are using other books against the King James Bible. Okay. I'm sorry, you guys, but this is getting me angry, to say the least, because I have been saved by Jesus Christ. I've seen his light. But to see that these people have been misguided to worship another God before him, these people are going to be blotted out of the Lamb Book of Life because of that. And they go into these type of churches, well, that's not serving them no good. It's not. Because they get in the Freemason ideas. They still, people that go to these churches and people that don't go to these churches. I'm going to say both of them, because you got people still being misguided by Freemason ideas, even though they don't go to these churches. Okay? Because they'll go online and they'll listen to another person that's directing them away from the King James Bible. They'll say, oh, it's not Jesus' name. Jesus ain't the name. It's written up in here. See, this is the Holy Bible, right? King James, right? Okay. This is the Holy Bible, King James. So Jesus, right? Holy Bible, King James, and you have Jesus written all up in this Bible. So, you see. All up in this Bible, Jesus answering. Now, one time, you see Yeshua or Yahweh in this Bible. I don't know where y'all guys come up with this Yeshua and this Yahweh mess, but they are not in this King James Bible, okay? Y'all got to quit that mess out. Quit it out. Stop going to other books and saying that's the truth, knowing darn well those who have been rewritten. Jesus, right? Do you see a Yeshua in this book? No. Do you see a Yahweh? No. Okay. But I'm going to get to that in my next video to show about that. But let's show you this to the reason why you guys are being misled so. Okay?
I'm about to expose something real quick because I need y'all to pay attention. If y'all don't pay attention to this, you're not going to get it. Do y'all see this First Baptist Church right here, right? In this big old building, this recreation gym, and they have this church office in this Mac gym, right? I'm about to show y'all something. I'm about to show y'all something that's going to blow your mind. I'm going to show y'all what's behind this church. Hold on. Yep. Just as expected.
That's a Freemason symbol, okay? Behind of a church. Now, this is why y'all be misguided so darn much. King James is the original Bible. It tell you to worship Jesus, and that's Jesus the only name we shall be saved by. And I'm going to get to, like I said, I'm going to get to that in my next video. But if you go to listen to people that's from the Freemasonry game, they're going to lead you away from Jesus because they are having people sign affidavits to deny Jesus. And also making people do blood oaths to deny Jesus to get famous. These are the type of people that don't like Jesus and they worship Satan. Okay? But they got you people out here to deny Jesus, though. They really do. They got y'all worshiping Yahweh. Okay, that's not Jesus' name. They got y'all worshiping Yeshua. That's not Jesus' name. I'm going to show you, like I said, I already showed y'all where Yahweh come from. Okay? I already showed you where Yahweh come from. I'm going to show you where Yeshua come from. I had to figure it out. What book that y'all getting this Yeshua from? And y'all getting it from the Tanakh. Right? That is not the Holy Bible, though. Okay? And I'm going to get to that in a minute. But it's really irking me to see that y'all are willing to deny the Father in heaven. Now, I think the reason why a lot of y'all doing this, you either being misled or y'all can't get the office from this world. So y'all have to worship Satan in order to do it. Okay? Look, I'm putting all y'all on blast. I'm tired of you guys denying the Father in heaven, knowing that Jesus' name is the power in that name that demons only bow to. And y'all out here saying, oh, Jesus ain't the name. No, only demons are saying that. You demons don't want to be rebuked and cast out. I'm putting it all on blast. Okay? Because enough is enough. I seen hell and I seen heaven. And you guys are out here literally denying the Father in heaven. See, in heaven, Jesus Christ is honored as Jesus. He's not honored as Yeshua, and he's not honored as Yahweh. Sorry to say it for all y'all, but y'all have been misled completely. In heaven, Jesus is the name. I'm sorry to say it for a lot of y'all, but y'all have been misled and misguided. Jesus is honored in heaven, okay? While on this earth, a lot of you rejecting his name. See the difference? In heaven, they honor and they give praise to him. That's the reason why these people are in heaven. Because they have served his name, honor his name, and know that he's the only name that we should be saved by. That's why they're in heaven. People on this earth, though, have been misguided away from his holy name, don't want to seek his holy name, saying he ain't the God because you being misled by devils or have been vexed by devils. Okay? I'm just going to be honest and completely honest with you. I have come across couples saying they worship Yeshua and not Jesus. Come across people that say they worship Yahweh and not Jesus. You refuse to worship the name that's written in this King James Bible. Yet you will go and worship these other names that's written in other books. That's written in other books that have been written. And then you going to claim that's the original. Yeah. Okay. Now, you see this Freemason sign? This is what y'all heeding to. This is what y'all guys have been heeding to and listening to. Y'all not listening to Christians from the get. Excuse me. Y'all not listening to Christians from the get. Y'all listening to demons talking in your ear, misguiding you folks. Y'all refuse to listen to the King James Bible. That's the original. So you are listening to these demons talking to your ear, misleading and misguiding you away from God. Now, let's continue.
And the thing is, right, what I'm doing right now is very dangerous by exposing this. But y'all need...
You know why he said it? Because Freemasons don't like nobody exposing them for being evil. They don't like nobody exposing them for doing evil. Excuse me. God see through you. He sits up high and he looks down low to see you doing evil already. But you out here murdering because you don't want nobody to expose your evilness against the Father. Idiots. Let's continue.
To understand something. If you don't know what this is, if you don't know what this symbol is, if you ever see that symbol and you're trying to go to a church, run for your life. Run for your life. You do not ever want to see this. Ever. Like I said, y'all, just because they call themselves Christians or they believe in God, what God do they believe in? What God do they serve?
Exactly.
Y'all need to do your research.
Exactly.
Because what I'm showing y'all right now is important. If you go to any churches and you see these symbols, run. Get out as quick as you can. I love y'all. Shalom.
What God are they serving? He put in right there. Hit on the nail right there. What God are you serving? Now, I just showed you the Holy Bible mentioned Jesus, right? Right? What devils want you to deny is Jesus' name, saying that he in the letter J was never created and all that lie they done pushed for it, right? They push forth that lie. While you go to these other books that has been written by them, by these Freemasons, okay? Because see, the Holy Bible is written by the holy angels and the prophets of God. While y'all go heed to the Freemason books and listen to Yeshua and Yahweh. Yeah, I got to put this on blast, okay? And then, not only that, y'all blame these y'all blame the Christians, my bad. Y'all blame the Christians for what these cult members are doing. Yeah. Y'all false blame the Christians. I'm going to have to put it like it is, because there's true Christians like myself ain't doing the dirt in these churches. No, we not. Y'all false blame the Christians for what these cult members are doing in the church. Look at Burp and Boogie, that I talked about in my last video. Okay, look at what I was telling you about that in my last video. She's saying, oh, it's the Christians doing it. No, sis, it's your cult members. It's your Satanists. It's still your Satanists. It's not us. It's not us Christians, baby. We don't go around messing with kids like that. True Christians that are with God do not go out abusing kids. Okay? We do not do that. Demons do though, but not Christians. Let's get it correct. So, when you see churches like this is a cult church. This is a Satanist church masking themselves as Christian to misguide you, to mislead you away from Christianity. Now, I had idiots come to my comments and my channel and tell me, oh, you're the type of Christian we don't like. You will lead people away from Christianity. No, idiots. I'm not the one leading people away from Christianity. It's you people that don't want to seek Christianity because y'all wants to go out here and worship Lucifer every darn day. And then you go out here and then you have your cult members masking themselves as Christian to misguide folks. Let's get that correct. Okay? Yeah, I'm putting it all on blast because first of all, this mess needs to stop. Y'all need to stop false blaming Christians. Yep. Y'all need to stop heeding to other idol gods instead of worshiping these idol gods. Y'all go out here and blame Jesus or say he ain't the God. Y'all doing this to be not honor Jesus, to be led astray away from Jesus, to serve Satan still. Hey, I'm going to show you where all this mess is coming from because literally, y'all are being misguided. Y'all refuse to serve the righteous God in this King James Bible. Y'all refuse. It's like, and it says in the word that it will come a time y'all will not want to hear sound doctrine to heed to your own fables and lies, and I see that. I pretty much see that. Y'all refuse to hear the sound doctrine that's written in this book, but y'all would go seek other books. Just like that skeptic gal. Notice how she seek other books. Like she already a witch. But look, they go seek other books against the Father in heaven. And they want to say that's the truth. And in the meantime saying, oh, the Bible has been rewritten. Yet they seeking other books that have been rewritten. Okay? Now, the King James Bible is the original. They don't want to adhere to that. So they go seeking other books, other demonic, satanic, seducing doctrines of devils books, and then claim that's the truth. You heeding to your own fables and lies when you do that, and then you're going around here talking this lying game against the Father in heaven. I am so angry right now because first of all, Jesus Christ is God. I'm the one who was saved by him. I called upon him because demons was on top of me. And I did not call upon no Yeshua and no Yahweh. Jesus Christ is the only one that appeared to me. When I tell people this, they say, no. Yes. That is my witness. That is my experience. Y'all out here lying. Lying because you refuse to serve the righteous God in heaven. Refuse. Anyway, that's why I wanted to show you this, guys. But my next video is going to be about that. I'm going to show you where Yeshua come from. I got to show it to you. I already showed y'all Yahweh is a cult symbol from the Freemasons. I'm going to show you about Yeshua being also from the Freemasons. All right. So people, serve this word here. Jesus Christ is God. If you go to these Freemason churches, they are misguiding you away from Jesus. To get you to honor another idol God. Hey, I'm just going to say it like it is. If you're not serving Jesus Christ, you are being misled. People, serve this word here. Jesus Christ is God.